Hi all, I'm Anne Matthew from Geeks of Green and I hope this video finds you all in great health. Today I will quickly list down a few houseplants that are pet and child friendly. Now what I mean by this is that many houseplants contain calcium oxalate that when eaten can cause irritation in the mouth and in the stomach. These plants are often called toxic plants and often many misunderstand and get scared of such plants. I will tell you this very clearly. These so-called toxic house plants won't harm you unless you eat them, and I'm sure none of us would do that. The only fear is that pets and little children have the tendency to chew on plants within their reach. I myself have a little 2-year-old and she loves to experiment and taste all plants that she can get her hands on. Nia is the reason that I thought I will put this video together where I will list down safe and pet and baby friendly plants that you can keep in your homes without any worry or fear. To know more about plants that are safe for your pets, you could also check out the ASPCA Animal Poison Control Center website too. Before I get into this video, I'll quickly remind you to follow me on Instagram where we can interact closely with the green community and we can also grow as gardeners, sharing plant tips, and you will see a lot of daily updates and a lot of interesting things happening there. So do come and join us there. If you're watching this video for the first time, also remember to subscribe and also hit the bell icon. Okay, now let's get started and let's dive into this video. Calatheas are high in beauty of foliage and safe and non-toxic too, so you can keep them around pets and babies without fear. Though these plants are great to look at, they are sensitive and finicky, so you have to take extra measures to care for them. Give them bright indirect light, mineral-free water, and a lot of humidity. So plants like the Maranta leuconara, which is the prayer plant, the Rosiopicta variants, the Stromanthi triostar, and many other calatheas are all safe and stunning for your home. The Nephrolepis exaltata or the Boston fern are also plants that are safe for your pets. These are humidity loving plants, and if you live in a humid city and are looking for pet friendly plants, this is the right choice for you. You just have to ensure that these plants don't go thirsty and are not in a dry setting. Otherwise, they will crisp up and it will be very difficult for you to sustain them. So just remember that they need a lot of humidity, misting, watering regularly, and these plants should be fine. The Schlumberger varieties, which is commonly called the Christmas cactus, are also beautiful plants that are safe for your pets and babies. If you like flowers and have limited light, this plant is perfect for you. It blooms profusely and has very attractive, bright colored flowers. These not only look good, they are safe for your pets too. And even when they are not blooming, I feel they're quite interesting because of the way the leaves are, and they look quite good in your balcony setting. I love them even when they are not blooming. But when they are blooming, it's a great bonus because almost every tip has a flower and it looks so stunning. The next plant is the Hoya carnosa, or commonly known as a wax plant. Hoyas not only have good looking, thick, and fleshy leaves, but in the right conditions, they flower as well. And the flowers, though they are tiny, they are quite pretty. Now, you can keep these around your kids and your pets, and you need not worry because these are again safe and non toxic. The next one is the Peperomia obtusifolia, or even the Peperomia calcifolia, commonly known as the baby rubber plant because they look quite similar to the Ficus elastica and they are miniature in size, smaller in size. These plants are ornamental plants and they are quite hardy and look pretty cute. Okay, there are many variants to choose from, and in my experience, these are easy to care for too. These are non toxic for pets and children. Just you need to keep in mind the care, give them bright and direct light and water when the soil dries up a few inches down. Be careful that you don't overwater it, as it is one of the biggest issues for this plant. It dislikes wet and soggy soil. Once you master the watering, this plant will stay with you for a very long time, and it is not fussy and it won't trouble you. It will just give you happiness. The next set of non toxic plants are the Tillandsia species, which are commonly called air plants, and for the right reasons. These plants are hassle free, they need no soil, only water, and mild fertilizing occasionally. All you have to do is give them good airflow and mist them every other day. The misting will have to be more frequent in the drier seasons. Some of them need to be soaked too. I would say research the need of your specific air plant and give them exactly what they want. These plants are safe for your kids and pets. The next one is a very pretty looking Fittonia, also called the nerve plant commonly. Now, these plants are kept for their beautiful foliage and they come in so many different colors, and there are so many different variants to choose from. Plus, the upside is that they are absolutely non toxic and safe for your pets. The next one is the Hypostis phyllostacia, also commonly known as the polka dot plant. This one is another very pretty looking foliage plant. It looks very similar to the Fittonia in form, but the leaves are very different if you look at it carefully. What is interesting about this one is that in low light, they have the most vibrant color. The pink, red, or white mottled splashes look like an artist simply shook his soaked paintbrush on the leaves of this plant. The next one is the Chamaedorea elegans, also known as the parlor palm. This is another beauty that is safe to keep around kids and pets. If you like a tropical feel and look for your home and have pets running about too, this is among one of the few ornamental palms that you can keep without a worry. Bright indirect light and mild morning light will do these palms good. Water when the top layer of the soil dries up. The next one is the Lycopodium clavatum, commonly known as club moss. The Lycopodium is another safe to keep house plant that survives well in very less light. If you like the odd shaped plant that contributes to a jungle vibe, then know this and be rest assured that this one's safe for your pets and kids. I do hope this video helps you select the right plants for your home that are safe for your little ones and for your pets too. If you benefited from this video or liked it, please take a moment to give us a thumbs up and hit the like button. If you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications of new videos. Do follow us on Instagram too. I hope to see you soon in the next video. Till then, stay green.